Hi everyone, welcome to Autoplay. My name is Otto, and this is BioShock Infinite. In the last episode, we rode the great lighthouse up into the sky and have landed in Columbia, and we're about to finally explore the city itself. So let's get started. I never get tired of that moment. It's so good.
City Park only docks here between 9 a.m. and 11. It's got a waterfall and everything. Just missed it. I bet we could have something.
I know, Mr. Lesniel. I've never had it.
I want to see the place with the waterfall.
Morning. Good to see you.
Father Comstock must have foreseen and planned it just this way.
Isn't the celebration on a fixed day?
Oh, that statue. I just think it fails to capture Father Comstock's absolute, divinity.
Like does not matter to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for preference, only duty.
I like these.
That's
Oh.
enough of that kind of talk. Sometimes I don't know if I'm raising a duke or a dimwit.
I do like that little world-building seed that you don't even find out what it means until a few hours in.
Saltonstall's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and fatherland. Who could be against all that?
Saltonstall is obviously the character that's featured heavily in the early trailers for the games that doesn't show up at all in the actual game. It's a shame we missed watching this building come in. Can't believe I was looking somewhere else, because I always love that moment. I wish more buildings changed like that. But only... I feel like this is actually the only one that you really watch it happen with.
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind schedule. The landscaping is half finished. The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what he told me? He said that he was tired, that the work had taken much from him. I said, good God, man, don't tell me about details, just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
You almost finished down there?
Yes, sir.
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. And she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?
Alright, our first kinetoscope. I actually think I really like these. Like, they're cute how they do the little exposition. If you don't care about the exposition, you can just skip them. I like how they are matched with like the history of the game. It's pretty cool. prophet is a glorified weatherman. Though maybe that was interesting back then. The lighting in this game is really next level. Ugh, I just love it.
Vox Populi this, Vox Populi that. Now, what does Vox Populi even mean, for heaven's sake?
It's Latin. It means...
Latin.
I remember reading something around the game's release that characters, especially religious characters...
I thought I detected a hint of an accent from our waiter.
Religious characters, especially or olden day characters, but especially religious characters, would actually know a lot of Latin, so the fact that she dismays it is kind of not historical. What an idyllic Disneyland street.
Good day, citizen. You're looking fit.
Thank you. These horses are so cool. Don't you just love it when the exposition literally causes a roadblock in the game?
Luck at the raffle, folks.
I think another thing that BioShock Infinite does really well is the art direction. All the signage, the posters. It just has such a nice quality to it. And it really sells the place well.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
I love the floating buildings.
A day like today is serious business, you know. Can't be everywhere at once. You'll always miss something.
That's why we're going to the raffle. I have a good feeling this year.
Knowing what the raffle is, it's just... I don't know. I'll talk more about the raffle when we actually get to it.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll, if you get my meaning.
I like that. Talking about your child over here? Poor kid.
Fair cloudless skies, warm temperatures, and light variable winds throughout the afternoon.
Honor system, eh?
In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia. And now, back to the music.
So the actually kind of neat little detail here is that you actually can follow the honor system. If you take one of the items, you can actually pay for it if you want. I'll show you. To this cake. And you can pay.
Here you go.
You put your coin back in. Of course, I am a scoundrel, so... Fuck honor. I love the music in this game. Like, I'm really into, like, old-timey music. This and, like, the original BioShock are just, like, for me. Like, I just love it.
Who is this girl?
It's kind of weird because, like, Prophet obviously knows who the false shepherd is, so they don't really, like, they could literally just put a picture of Booker up here and be like, watch out for him, but they don't.
Show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
Colombia's gayest quartet.
God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Without you. Without you.
Ugh, I love it. Music of tomorrow, today. That's like another part of the game that like really sold me in my first few hours when I first played it. Just, in general, I really like the old-timey covers of 1980s songs. I'll probably talk about that a little bit more when it comes up later, but it's a nice touch and like a good way to like kind of like circumvent the issue of maybe not having very good recordings of old songs.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
I would love to buy one. The opening hour or so of this game, just makes me like wish that we could have like adventure games like this, you know? Like I loved exploring the world and like I just wish that like AAA games could do more of that. Like when it resorts to the combat and you like lose that kind of aspect, it just feels like the whole world is just set dressing again. I just wish you could interact with it more, play with it more. And I wish that we could have those kinds of experiences where something like big budget like this in a non-combat genre is something that could actually be made. I could love that. I think this is actually one of my favorite voxophones in the game.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
So, for those of you who know the ending, that's like a huge foreshadowing while also being like thematic to the game, and it also connects to the quantum mechanics stuff, like superposition and Schrodinger's cat. Like, it's just a very solid voxophone, and like so many people miss it because when the Barbershop Quartet comes up, they obviously like run over there to see what's happening. But like, it's, I don't know, it's really good. There's this YouTube channel that does alternate launch trailers for games. They're not active anymore, but I love the one they do for BioShock Infinite because it like uses that voxophone and it really helps sell the game. I think I'll like link it or put up one of those card things. I don't know. You should check it out though. Yeah, it's just like, look at this lighting and like the art design. Ugh, you just cannot get enough of it. I'm married to Vox Populi. Icarus was actually the code name for BioShock Infinite based on the Greek myth. And there's our goal.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess. What the?
I like how we just had 3 versions of that Monument Island statue on screen at once. Like, just in case you really didn't see it. The thing about like the Lutess warning him not to do any of that stuff, like they obviously know it happens. So like, why do that? Like, is it just to see if it could be changed? Or if it's really is just a constant? Of course, one cute little detail about this telescope is that you can see the Lutesses down there. And then when you pull away, they're gone. People canoodling. Ugh. This game just like makes me wish you could like explore the whole city. Like, I'll see something interesting in the distance and be like, I just want to go there. I want to see it. I don't want to have to pick up a gun.
Hello?
Booker is not friendly. I just love it. even though it's evil.
Look at her. Ain't she some kind of beauty? You know, that's where all the immigrants used to pass through.
Wish they still allowed average Janes and Joes to enter. You know, you gotta be somebody now.
I can't wait for today.
I agree.
You keep saying that. Should we go in?
Whoa, sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. Like, I just love this art design.
Where's Matthew? I don't know what he sees in here.
Money.
If I told you a man could shoot lightning from his fingers now, would you believe me?
It's kind of interesting that they kind of just like spoil like all of the vigors you can get right away. But I guess that helps with the world building a bit. Murder of Crows is the one that I feel like makes the least sense for why someone would actually sell it.
Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted
Literally the same model kit, just spinning twice.
Hello there, friend.
Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders? Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our...
You wanna let me through here, pal?
Street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow Peking to Kingdom Come. Again.
Roadblock. Better find another way around.
Ton stallion straight into the air. Would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir. No, ma'am. Those are vigors I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink.
Vigors, they're not as well integrated into the story and world building of Columbia as plasmids are with Rapture. They try to like patch it over a lot in the DLC, but like it still never feels quite like it fits. Like it feels like it's there because it's a, you know, a BioShock game.
Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair...
Oh my god, I'm so sorry that keeps happening.
If I told you a man could shoot lightning from his fingers now, would you believe me?
It also just kind of feels like it doesn't quite belong in Columbia. Just like when these like God-fearing people feel like this is like sacrilegious, like it's going against God's will to be modifying your body like this and stuff like that. I don't know, it seems a little off.
Those are vigors I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of
I got you secure.
Time for the fair.
Has tasted the divine gift of the vigor.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just
Those dirty box are at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies and dissent? Fear not, I got you secure.
Developed by Fink Industries for our troops, now available to all citizens of Columbia.
So strong. Creepy.
He'll ferry you with ease to and from your place of business, or on a romantic evening ride with the missus. He hauls carriages, vending items, furniture, and more. From the heaviest item to your most delicate possession.
Peyton Lane Eastern Sons. I'm pretty sure this was like a get your name in the game contest. And that's who won. Of course, we got our little kids smoking. Being rebels. Okay, should I try my hand at a shooting game? Okay.
Hit enough and I'll get you a prize. Blasting them out of the sky. You ever shot a gun before? That'll teach
Doing okay so far. Ah, I missed one. I jinxed myself by saying it. Ah, so close. I think I'm gonna try again. Like, we were so close.
I'll try.
Good man. Now take aim and blast those evil box out of the sky. Hit enough and I'll get you a prize. Look at this fella go.
It's interesting that it's giving me more at the start than before. Nice. Sweet. Cigarettes as a prize. Thanks, man.
Right in the sky, so
whether you need
was
lifted,
originated
lofted,
by
tossed, or tumbled,
adolescents.
bucking bronco is just the ticket.
Little joyriders didn't even have proper tools for it.
Young
Or
sir,
faith
young
introduced
miss, roll up and try the
More than
amazing
one of
power
those
of bucking bronco. Whether you need lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket.
It's kind of funny that, like, the skyhook is like a product that they sell
The skylines of Columbia.
for riding the skyline. Like, it still probably shouldn't be something encouraged.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the
Okay.
ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes? No, sir. And there's devil number one. Devil number two. Woo, he's on a roll.
Whoa!
Remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
Voxophones, voxophones. Hear your voice from the past in the present. Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone? What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
Hot dogs, hot dogs. Alexander Hot Dogs. Columbia's finest, worth every cent. Red hot hot dogs. Colombian as apple pie. Patriotic as a rifle. Delicious as a sweetheart's kiss.
Make a memoir.
Don't go hungry. Don't be sad. Alexander
The
Hot
advances
Dogs
in science and wonder we've seen in our lifetime. Soon enough, Fink and Lutess will be sending folks to the moon.
Wouldn't that be something? Moon people.
Gosh, that delivery.
Have you used one yet?
Oh my.
Industries for art.
I have.
Now available to all citizens of Columbia.
Honest, nearly blew the windows out of my house.
Equus Mechanical.
I wonder if they're talking about Vickers.
The horse of the future. Today.
I mean, they're looking at the horses, so you would think they're talking about the horses.
Hot dogs right here.
Box
Get
of food,
your Alexander
box of
hot
food.
dogs
Hear your
right
voice
here.
from the past in the present. You sign up.
In the open part of the state, north wind swooped on the great plain, and down comes from the sky.
I am not as good as this one, but let's give it a go.
Here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the box when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the
Yes.
Anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. Well done, sir.
Oof.
Well done, sir. A fine show. You're almost there. Aha! He got the bonus. All those bucks are quaking in their boots. Magnificent display of marksmanship. The Fox defeated. Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
I'll try again.
Well, here's a brave
Kind of learning that there's like no penalty to just going crazy though.
Get it up and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the crack shot. All those bucks are quaking in their boots. A fine show. Fitzroy. Columbia can sleep soundly once more. All those bucks are quaking in their boots. Well done, sir. Another shot right on the money.
Nice. Oh.
You can always try again.
How did I get third place? I thought I got 20 points. I did. This thing is rigged! Just like a real carnival game.
Ingenuity could create such an amazing marvel.
Bakers dispense more progressive sets out of line.
Why would I want to do that?
Step right up and see the eighth wonder of the world. He's big, he's bold, he's the amazing handyman. Only in our fair city will you see such amazing feats of technological prowess.
Pretty sure like the handyman does feel pain.
Come on down and see the amazing handyman. Is he man?
Maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
Only Colombian ingenuity could create such an amazing marvel.
The thing that gets me with the handyman though is that like his head is like 1.5 times bigger than a normal human head. So it's not like it's just the person inside there. It's kind of weird. He should have like a tiny little head.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
He looks so sad.
Sad? When you're that strong, what's there to be sad about?
Gee, what a mystery.
4 flavors? That many? What's wrong with good old vanilla?
What a white thing to say. There's like a guy over here that I'm pretty sure hits on Booker. And I'm like, where's the option to let him?
Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm? You know what I mean?
Right? Like he's totally hitting on me.
I have a weakness
highness for this ice cream business.
Dear friend, have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You
one of
bend
those.
any machine to your will. With just a whisper, they're all ears.
That like whispering right there, I'm pretty sure it's like a quote from Romeo and Juliet. They do some interesting things with the audio design. I love these little videos.
Press to turn machines into allies.
What the hell was that?
These things are like such a cute little tip. We gotta get ourselves some extra money.
Looking to do your part for Columbia? Show your skill by hunting. Daisy Fitzroy and the vile members of the Wonder of the World.
He's bold. He's the amazing.
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important personages alone.
I'm guessing that don't mean me.
Again, like the fact that the raffle is something people pay for.
I bet he could lift that entire booth over his head.
Strength isn't everything.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen of your caliber at our fine fairgrounds.
Thank you. Alright, I think we'll go ahead.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
Heads.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
And look at all the times they've tried. I believe if you count it, it comes to 122, which is the same number as the coded bell thing we had at the start. A lot of people theorize this means that they have tried 122 times for Booker to save Elizabeth. And I guess 122 times is the charm. I think that's a good place to end it for today. Tune in next time where we will continue exploring through Columbia and see what that great raffle is all about. See you then.
We won't leave until you do. You have my word on that.
So soon?
He does show a certain lack of initiative.
Yesterday, I was looking at my own baseball, and I
If you keep this up, I'll be forced to start repeating myself.
this year, it's gonna be me.
We won't leave until you do. You have my word on that.